All right, good morning, everybody. Out here doing a little fishing this morning. My fish on the brush piles hadn't got fired up yet, so I stopped at this little spot. I'm not gonna stay live very long because I got a brush pile I want to hit up the lake. Probably ain't got service up there. Bunch of fish here. So a lot of little fish in here, but caught some good ones here yesterday evening. There it is. Another little guy. A little bit. The brush piles and the stake beds, everything we've been to this morning, fish kind of been low in the cover. Which usually means they're not very active. I expect it to be a late morning bite this morning. And I hate that because it's going to be hot by the time they get to biting. I'll show you my setup here in just a minute. Fishing 18 foot of water. These fish are 10 to 15 foot deep. Water temp's 85. Got zero wind this morning. Trying to get out here and catch a few before the pleasure boaters get cranked up. Labor Day weekend, they're going to be out here in full force. First 3 or 4 fish we've caught here has been little dinks. A little short striking this morning going on. This is my setup this morning. 10.5 foot B&M rod. Using 8-pound vicious line. Fishing a 1/16 ounce crappie bandit, or not crappie bandit, crappie magnet Popeye jig. Tipping it with a minnow. Got a split shot about a foot above it. Just pitching out on these fish. They're striking it every time you throw it in, but hooking up's a little different. It's kind of a slow presentation this morning. Feels a little better. Feels a little better. I don't know if he's quite a keeper, but he's thick, just not that long. Maybe a keeper. We'll take him. Yeah, he'll make it. Just barely. Two people in here. See if we can get another keeper. One thing I have noticed when you come upon these pile of fish like this, and you got a bunch of little ones in here like you do right now, sometimes if you target the edge of these piles, seems like the bigger fish kind of hold there just a little bit. That's what we're going to concentrate on. That last fish, he come right on the edge of it. It was a little bit better fish. Back us up just a little bit. I try to stay off these fish a little bit, at least 10 foot. Strike down the middle of the pile there, probably end up with a little one. Well, we caught some hammers out of here last night. Like right at dark, big fish just started showing up, and it was just bam, bam, bam. Short strike there. something else I'm doing. It don't work all the time, but it does help a little bit. I usually tip my minnows right behind the lips. I don't know if you can see this, but I got this one right behind his whole head right there. Minnows still alive, but it makes it just a little bit harder for them to get off that hook when they're short striking like they are right now. Pulled it right out of his mouth. Come on, fish. Don't be camera shy. Yeah. In kind of a mixed variety this morning, catching some black crappie and some whites. Man, it's already getting hot out here. It's gonna be brutal today. See some good fish sitting right off the bottom. I'm gonna drop on them, see if I can get one of them to bite. Holding really tight to the structure this morning. Got it right in front of his face now. See if he'll take it. Oh, he didn't want it. I'll pull it out now. I ain't biting like this one. I don't want to have to downsize again. I could go down to a 132nd. I really don't want to take the time to retie though. Every drop they put in their mouth on it. Get that lid off. He got my jig. There you go. I don't even know if I got any more. I was running low. We'll go straight minnow this time. See what happens. We're gonna be putting together a catch, clean, and cook video here over the weekend. So make sure, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Got an awesome crappie recipe. One of my favorite ways to eat it. We're gonna get some fresh ones this morning and eat them up. Man, I ain't fished a straight minnow in a long time. A little better. I don't think he's quite as big as that one we caught a while ago. Put him on the board and check him. I believe he's just shy of them. He made it. He barely. He made it. Little black crappie. 10-incher. spot here. Kevin Davis, appreciate you watching, buddy. It's a little slow this morning, but they're gonna get fired up. We're gonna cut this live off here in just a few minutes. Might catch a couple more because I will not have service where I'm headed to. Want to be outdoors. What's up, Matt? Just trying to put a few in the boat this morning. Oh, he's got me hung up. Dang it. Retire real quick. Those of you guys watching, make sure you share this out. And if you become a subscriber, once we get to 500, we're going to be giving away one of these 10.5 foot B&M Russ Bailey Signature Series rods. So make sure you don't miss that opportunity. Awesome rod. You see me use those ACC rods for the last couple of years, and they're great rods. But the sensitivity on the end of this joker, we tested it, and man, you can't beat this rod. I actually got the 8 foot in my hand right now because I broke off my 2 10-footers this morning, so I'm gonna have to stop and retie here in a few minutes. All right, here we go. Let's get another. Bumping on it. Just not aggressive yet this morning. Pulled that out of his mouth. Saw him on the screen where he yanked him up out of the brush. Yes. He's a fighter, I know that. Yeah, he's a good fish. Another black crappie. Decent, he ain't big. Another nice one. Well, guys, we're going to end this live stream. We just want to jump on for a few minutes. Appreciate you guys jumping in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get this channel going. And got some good videos coming your way. So, see y'all.